Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Behavior here for another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And with this one right here, we are talking Euphoria Season 2, Episode 5, titled Stand Still Like the Hummingbird. And guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We have so much to talk about RUE, since this whole episode did focus on her. But I want to let you know this is going to be a brief spoilery reaction. I am going to spoil this up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. So you have been warned. And the reason why I like to keep it brief on these reactions is because I have a recording that I did with Miss Trucker Reviewz TV with Tyra. We do this every week to where we break down the episode, all the nitty gritty. And that will be posted on my channel 10:30 p.m. CST. That is Sunday, February the 6th. So about an hour and a half from now, if you see this video as soon as it comes out. If you want to see what her page looks like, here it is right here. This is Tyra. We do this every week. And so if you just go to my page and you go to my channel tab right here, she is on the second row. But if you head over to my home tab on my page, and let me just do that real quick. If you just scroll down right here, you will see all of our Euphoria Season 2 recaps. And here, this video right here is what we have recorded. That's what I just need to update the thumbnail. So make sure you come back 10:30 p.m. CST so you can hear me and Tyra break this episode down, titled Stand Still Like the Hummingbird. So I don't really check out the trailers for each coming episodes. And, you know, I do that for some shows, but for this reason, I just didn't, or for this particular episode. But we saw how the last one ended with Maddie, just not Maddie, but Cassie losing her freaking mind over Nate. She had all the roses in the background. It really looks like she was about to hurt somebody. But in this episode right here, it is focused entirely on RUE. She does go and meet with her high school friends briefly when she goes over Cassie and Lexi's house, where she meets the mother and they try to have intervention number 2. But this is mainly that focuses on RUE. And initially when I was watching the beginning of this episode, I thought the acting, the performance from Zendaya, I call Zendaya Denzel. From Denzel, I'm gonna do it again. I thought the acting from Zendaya was phenomenal. I haven't seen everything that she's done when I want to look at her filmography, but I will say this is the best thing that I have seen from her so far. I mean, she knocked it out of the park with this role. I have seen her in Dune, and she was in that briefly. Space Jam, Malcolm and Marie. She did good in that movie too. She did very, very well, but I just really wasn't a fan of that movie. I love the Spider-Man stuff, but you know, she's not, you know, going to get an Oscar for that either. And you know, I'm not going to go down her whole filmography, but I do have to give it to her. In this episode right here, this was the best performance I've ever seen from the young actress. And so Zendaya, I just got to give you 2 thumbs up right there. But she is tripping balls right now. You know, Gia, we haven't really seen much in this season, but she's in this episode a lot more as well. And she's showing her emotional chops too, as RUE is just going crazy, flipping the entire house, ransacking the place, looking for that suitcase that all those drugs that she has to give back to Lori. And it was really frustrating to me when her mom was like, hey, we flushed it down the toilet, or that's what Jules said. And I'm thinking, okay, if this is just like a little bag of drugs, okay, you can flush that down the toilet. Nobody's going to come looking for that. But you're going to flush an entire suitcase of drugs down the toilet? That is a whole run. That is a big bag of weight. Somebody is going to come looking for that. And you know that RUE didn't put that together by herself. You know she either stole it or cracked some deal somewhere. So I was very frustrated, like, Mom, do you not have enough common sense to not know that you need to stop exactly what you're doing, get the information from your daughter on where they came from, and just give it back and apologize with some interest, because you just can't flush that amount of drugs with somebody looking for it, without somebody looking for it. So that was just kind of peculiar to me. RUE's mom is very naive, and that's probably been obvious to the rest of y'all throughout the duration of the show. And I mean, she's kind of an enabler. Well, I don't want to call her an enabler, but I just want to see more tough love from her. I was really happy when she slapped the mess out of RUE at the very beginning of this episode. That was fire. That was dope. I really like that. I just want to see more of that. But this baby is going to be okay. Look, I'm not a parent, and I know it's very difficult, and I've never dealt with a teenager addicted to drugs. There's also dealing with their father passing away from a terminal illness. I'm not saying that it's easy to deal with, but as I'm watching the show, I'm just really getting frustrated. And I really didn't, with RUE's character, and I did not see Jules and Elliot coming through like that. That really surprised the hell out of me. And RUE, every time she's upset with somebody, she just tries to verbal attacks, disrespect. It's ridiculous, you know. And then they finally calm her down, get her to go to the hospital, but she wants to run in the street and cause all types of chaos and destruction. RUE needs to sit down somewhere and get her ass kicked. Going back over to Gia, I love the shot that we got of her in the car and how she's coming out with those acting chops. I love that. That's great right there. We need to see more of Gia. I forgot her name, the actress's name. She's in a ton of stuff. It just kind of slipped my mind real quick. Let me see if I can find it. It's really, really easy. Let me see. Maybe I won't be able to find it real quick, but I cannot believe I forgot the actress name of Gia. Yeah, she's she's in so much stuff, and I just can't remember the name right now. And for some reason, she does not want to be. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on, because I just want to give the sister credit where credit is due, because she's just so good, and I need to know her name. Let's see here. Storm Reed. I cannot believe I could not remember Storm Reed's name, but yeah, Storm Reed. She's been a fan of her for quite some time, and so keep doing what you're doing, sister. You're a phenomenal actress as well. But I felt sorry for her, you know, with that performance coming through as RUE is running through the traffic about to get hit by cars. She's really screaming, "Mom, go get her, go get her, go get her." And RUE is just really an agent of chaos in this episode. Everywhere she goes, she destroys something. She tries to go over Fesco's house. She can't get in there. But now she goes over Cassie's house. And Cassie's trying to be nice, like, hey, you don't have to do it alone. We can do this together. And I was just laughing at Cassie and Lexi's mom, because she's like, oh, you look terrible. And then just kind of like playing it off, but you look great. And then she's like, doesn't look good. When she went in the bathroom and was trying to steal drugs and came back out, I was so happy when I saw everybody downstairs, including RUE's mom. That was just so dope. But Cassie is horrible. She can't keep nothing together. RUE is being her typical manipulative self, throwing Cassie under the bus, talking about she was having sex with Nate, and Maddie cannot hold it together either and starts berating Cassie. Cassie, you have a free get out of jail card right here. You know what I'm saying? Keep it together. Keep your composure. I mean, you was trying to do it a little bit, but I'm just saying, man, this is so obvious. Look, guys, she's clearly cracked out on drugs right now. She's going through withdrawals. She's in our bathroom trying to steal our prescription medicine. And why would we believe her? She's clearly just making stuff up right now so she can get out of this intervention number 2. Well, Cassie don't know if it's number 2, but you get what I'm trying to say. We know that. Easy get out of jail free card, but Cassie can't do it. Oh, God, I don't know why she would say that. She's clearly on drugs. You know, and the thing about it is, Cassie, you on your house. This is not Maddie's house. Don't let nobody charge you up in your house or whatever. And so that was interesting right there. But I was, and Kat needed to set her ass down somewhere. Didn't nobody ask her to comment talking about, Cassie, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm just like, look, I would have got it at easy. Like, we don't need to listen to this girl. This is the last person. Look at her. Just look at her. Just look at her. I probably got an image on screen right now just showing how cracked out RUE is. We're going to listen to this person right here. Come on now. It just don't make no sense. But RUE does use that as an opportunity to ninja banish out this situation. She breaking into people's houses, guessing the codes on safes, and then she goes over to Fesco's house. And Fesco is so nice. I love Fesco. Him and Ashtray, those are my favorite characters. Hey, you need me to help you get some Pepto-Bismol? RUE just being disrespectful. I'm shitting my brains out. Leave me alone. I'm like, man, I'm glad he kicked her out. Because she's like, RUE's getting on my damn nerve. She's getting on my damn nerve. I'm glad that she was getting turned away. She gonna go in there and try to steal the medicine from grandma. You know, grandma wouldn't have noticed, but Fed's like, hey, it's just the principle of it, you know? And I love that. And RUE is going back to her manipulative, abusive, destructive, agent of chaos self, cussing people out, being disrespectful. And Fesco was not playing it. I am so happy that he got physical with her and threw her out and was just like, I'm not going to be an enabler. I'm not finna pander to you right now. You tripping balls. You need to get out of here. And so RUE is already getting on my nerve. And I am glad that she is getting turned down by everybody in every which way. And now she's being chased by the cops. Now, at first I was like, why are they chasing her? All she did was throw up and run. That's not necessarily a crime, but the house that she did break into, they did call the cops. So that was probably like, hey, and they did see her. And it was like, hey, it's a girl running around. And I was so frustrated with her, you know, causing chaos. Like I keep saying, like the thumbnail or not the thumbnail, but the title of this video. I mean, she didn't get caught. I'm like, these cops, come on, man. Y'all need to catch her. what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And they just couldn't get it together. They just couldn't get it together. So that was just kind of frustrating right there to me, you know, but I'll get over it, but it was just still kind of frustrating. She's running around breaking tables, breaking furniture. All that food that she wasted is so frustrating as well. I'm just like, damn, can y'all please get it together? What is going on? But, you know, hey, it is what it is. But she don't get caught. She's up here hiding in a garbage can. Hiding in the garbage can. And then, icing on the cake, you want to go to Lori's house. Lori's about that business. Lori is going to get her money back. Because in the first episode, not the first episode, in one of the prior episodes, she was like, RUE, I always get my money back, no matter what. And then in this episode, she was like, that's the thing about being a woman, is even if you don't have any money, somebody will always want something that you have, which is sex. And she was going to traffic her. That's how she was going to get her money back. She shot her over with the morphine, you know, that's calmed her down, and that's scary right there. But RUE got out of there and ended up running home and, you know, to her mom. And while I did enjoy this episode and Zendaya did do a phenomenal job with the acting, I have to say that I am more interested in what's happening with the supporting cast more than RUE. I can't wait till we get back to Cassie, to Maddie, to Lexi, to Nathan, and to Cal and his family, you know, to see how that's going, you know, because there was so many bombs right there. I can't wait to get back to that. But RUE, while this is great, I'm just so frustrated that she was able to get away with so much and she didn't get caught. Every place that she went, she destroyed something. Every place she went in this episode, it got worse. And, you know, she's knocking down doors at her home, just being disrespectful to everybody. A great episode, a great episode. For my personal taste right now, I am just more curious in seeing what is going to happen in with the rest of the cast, you know. Right now, that's just a bit more interesting to me. But this was still a great episode. It still was. And I can't wait to see what the repercussions are, if any. Because I really do think there should be. I really do. And so you guys let me know what you think of this episode as well. Like I said, it is something that I really, really did enjoy. And the name of this one is Stand Still Like the Hummingbird. And again, subscribe to Tyra right here if you want to see her take on this. She's on my channel tab. And also check us out right here, 10:30 p.m. CST. We would really appreciate it. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That is just my opinion. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping me reach 35,000 subscribers. I'm right there, and I would like to hit 100K by the end of 2022. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.